is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's finally time for the main event here in 2025. Away we go in Super Bowl 59.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Willis going to throw it right away. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Willis now off of play action. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. ETN up the middle. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. And here's Willis now off the play fake. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Play fake. Here's Willis. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A chance for the first points of this Super Bowl. It's 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Jenkins, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. He can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Off play action, Fields.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how the offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. But they got a great answer right there, and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field, because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, here's Fields.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know, but what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
On second down, ETN once more.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. They came with a safety blitz, and Daxton Hill got home.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Now Fields.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Throwing on third down, Fields. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. If they didn't get that done, this time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They go play action with Willis.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Adafe Owe. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Over the middle, he's got Watkins. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Willis on 3rd down.
Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. On 2nd and 7.
Willis.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Willis looking to throw it.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Fields. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that Play did on the last one.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the option, here's ETN.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Malik Willis
keeping it himself from 5 yards out.
And the Eagles continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was Malik Willis who took it in himself to cap things off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Here's Fields.
He's got it to Williams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
To throw is Fields.
And he fires one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Fields throwing again.
It's Williams on the catch.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Fields on 3rd down.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Fields on 1st down.
Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards.
And the Hounds have got it back to within a score.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
The penalty is declined.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14 to 10. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And vice versa. I will continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here's Willis. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Memphis to once again go on offense. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On 1st down, Fields.
And incomplete on the deep ball. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Fields now to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now it's Fields.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
To try again after the sack.
Fields
finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Now Willis on 1st and 10.
Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
2nd down, Willis looks to throw here.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw caught here by Metcalf.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Fields. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through, and with it, they have taken the lead. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, it's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for our visitors in the first half, and it's been the passing game that's gotten them to where they are, 2 quarters away from a possible Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Fields.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Back to throw. Fields.
Clearly short of the first by a few yards. So they bring out their punter as he's on to kick it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
On second down, a run with Etienne.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. To the air on first down. Here's Willis.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10, it's Willis.
This to McLaurin out on the left side.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go with the option. Coming right. Oh, good move. And some room to maneuver. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes. On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2nd down, here's an option right. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Holding, offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
A give, it's ETN off the option.
Able to slither by. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 16 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw, here's Willis. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
2nd and goal from the 1.
ETN. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Willis on 3rd and goal.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
This will be just a 21-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they have regained the lead.
So, CD, maybe put a pin in that one as this game progresses. It's a field goal that gets them the lead here in the 3rd, but boy, you hate settling for 3 when you're that close to the goal line.
Well, it certainly pains me to say it, but I do think it was the right call. Now, if they lose, you and I both know that'd be one of the things that gets second-guessed. Why didn't you go for it on 4th and goal? I know the mindset was take the points, get the lead. And by the way, if they went for it and got stuffed, they'd second-guess that too.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Fields.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. On 3rd down, it's Willis. They'll get that underneath ETN. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Willis. And this one is incomplete. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
3rd down, it's Willis. He'll get this off to ETN.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields.
Escaping the pressure right.
And this one too low.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Willis.
This will be caught by Brown. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Now Willis on 3rd down.
This will be caught once again by Brown.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Willis wants to pass it again.
That's over the middle and caught by Arcega-Whiteside.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
85 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
On the counter, ETN.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and
1. Willis with it on 3rd and 1. And he finds McLaurin. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Back to the ground with ETN.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. And it's caught. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Going with their tight end on 4th. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start this drive. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's got his guys set up great now. First and goal. And the Pigskin at the 7-yard line.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 2nd and 9, Fields going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Off the option, here's ETN.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd down throw coming by Willis.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Now Willis to throw.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Chase Young
coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Fields now to throw.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down.
Fields. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Again, Fields.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Here's Fields.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
4th down. Fields has to have this one.
He's got it to Williams.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Here's Fields. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Fields throw taken in by Samuel.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. All eyes on Fields. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Back to throw. Fields.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
So now the Eagles down on the scoreboard. A little over 40 seconds to go.
Willis to throw.
They need at least a field goal to send this Super Bowl to overtime as they come up on 1st down.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here's Willis. He's got McLaurin, and that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN, and they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now Willis.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered a loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.